with the most important part of today's update. You and I have been kind of radio silent for updates for the park. We've been busy doing things, and we'll talk about some of the projects that are going on, but our radio silence sort of started in March of this year because February, actually Valentine's Day, we had some activity in your world. Do you want to explain?
Yeah, kind of my health a little bit.
What happened?
Had some laser surgeries on my eyes, and then I had my third retina surgery, so my eyes kept going blind,
Okay.
detaching.
Yes.
So I've been face down for a while.
So
I'm battling through that.
Face down. So you had 2 retinal detachments a year ago.
A year ago.
And then in February of this year,
They did,
you
yeah.
suffered the third.
The third one after they tried to fix it with the laser surgery.
Okay.
And I was face down again for another 2.5 weeks.
Okay. So then when you come out of that,
You
What
really
is-
can't be too active.
okay.
So
And how is your vision right now?
vision's not the greatest. Going back in for hopefully, like, try to fix my lens on my right eye to see if they can sharpen it. But my left one's what it is. It's limited vision or compromised vision. But it's funny how the eyes work, and I can still see up close and good. Limit my driving and that kind of stuff. But just got to take it more easy here at the park. You know, I was pretty hands-on with tractors, and now I got to be more of a manager, I think, which I don't like.
I know you don't like. And that's part of why it's been kind of a process of months of coming to terms with that reality.
It's
right?
takes some time. Yep.
Because for the last 2 winters, your activity level before you got hurt
I've been very active.
was pretty intense, right?
Yeah.
You helped on the tubing hill,
New tubing hill, mowing, grooming, snowmobile,
making ice
making
rinks.
ice rinks, everything.
Right. And that was sort of your plan for the
For a
long
while,
haul,
yeah.
right? You were going to do that for a while.
I was going to do it, yeah, until I couldn't even move anymore.
Right.
But I can move, I just can't see.
And you want to keep
I want
what
to keep
you
seeing what I
had.
got.
Okay.
For what I got, keep seeing for a little bit. And
Because your involvement in the winter is not going to be the same.
it's not going to be the same because of my health. So
And because of that, it's probably possible that a partner,
if we could
if the
partner with
winter
some-
stuff
yeah.
is going to take off faster and with more robust offerings.
Gonna have to find a company or a group that wants to do it. I'm a winter guy. I mean, I love winter, but now with my health, I just can't do it.
Right.
It is what it is. So, yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to look at maybe partner. You know, someone comes in and just takes over the park in the wintertime and does the operations for the tubing and the skiing or whatever. And, you know, our ears are open.
Mhm.
And I think it would be a collaboration of we're getting it to where it can be that, so a company can come in and do that, so they're not pumping all the money into the infrastructure. At least we're doing it, and they can just come in and operate.
Right.
So yeah, unfortunately, I got to shift that way. I got to,
Yep.
it's made me slow down. We've hired some really good people. We've hired kind of a part-time site manager,
What's his name?
Tim Bush, which is fantastic. He's a retired gentleman and loves doing it and phenomenal at it. Really good at it. So he's turned this place into probably better than what I could have done because he knows the stuff better. I mean, I was learning on the fly, but it's good.
Okay,
It's made us kind of slow down a little bit.
So the summer work and the outdoor work is being done by people we can hear actually doing their work
Yeah,
right now.
Exactly.
And the other helper that's working with him, what's his name?
Jack Drought. He's been very helpful. He's the strong guy,
Mm-hmm.
young kid, and he can lift and do a bunch of stuff.
Going forward and into this upcoming winter, what is it that's going to be what people can expect?
I think it's going to be one more winter of kind of hike the hill, just because we're pumping so much time and energy into the chalet right now, and I think hopefully we can have them working on that this winter to get the inside done. Outside's done, but they're getting close to rebuilding it back up. So all of our energy, resources, everything's going to be in trying to get that chalet done for the springtime, I hope.
Okay.
And so we're going to still have some activities out here. We had to reshape the hill a little bit, get some seed on it, and we're still cleaning up the land. We're reclaiming the land.
Of the other projects, you had a couple of the ski slopes pecan mowed.
Yep.
So they are going to be seemingly more open this winter.
Yep, we have a first. It's kind of our two. We had the one hill, and then we had the two slopes, legit slopes, pecan mowed. They come in and they don't. It's a lot easier on the land and the terrain, so they don't rip the hill apart, and they mulch stuff up and stuff grows naturally, and it's clears some of the big stumps or puts them down to a lower level where it might be an option. That's two slopes are already open, so it's one of those things where we keep slowly doing the hills, and more we get it ready, maybe it's more enticing for someone or a company to come in and say, hey, let's start doing this ski stuff.
If we have a lot of really good natural snow, because we don't have any snowmakers right now or any lifts, but if we get good natural snow, will there be a way for people to play on open
that's
slopes?
something we can think about. With the slopes being open now, they can do the skates or the skin skiing or hike the hill and ski down or snowboard down, or it's one of those things. We'll just have to kind of see where it goes.
But it'll be more of a
natural snow. It's just like our
snow.
Tubman Hill. It's all based on the natural snow right now, just because of all that. Our resources and everything else and energy is all towards that chalet.
What is the state of the chalet right now?
The chalet is on. We're just waiting for the state to write off on the inside. It's tore down. They come through. Obviously you want everything done right. So the state comes through and looks at everything and says you got to do this and this and this, and then they write off on it. But we're gutted basically inside. And once they okay everything, what it looks like inside with everything tore out, they write off, and then we start rebuilding, and all fresh, which would be great. The outside's all fresh, the windows are all fresh, everything's ready to go. We just need that inside done. So it's an empty shell inside now.
So if you have a hopeful time for when that will be, catering kitchen done, event space ready, bathrooms open.
Hoping springtime. I would love to have it. We'll see how it goes this winter, if we can get everything going and get guys inside and people working to work on that in the winter time would be great, and then we can hopefully have it ready in the spring. It would be awesome, because I think that's going to be great when people can gather in that place and get some food.
Mm-hmm. And then there's one other section that we've been preparing just off where the future deck will go on the garage doors. Tim spent some time grading that area. What's your thought for that section?
We have a new, we've been thinking about what we want to use this place for, and it's for a lot of gatherings. And we're creating a new music area, concert area. That's a flat space out off the front of the chalet, which will be, we're playing in the backyard right now behind the chalet with what we have. Then we also want to play in the front yard. So we have a whole new area where we cleared, and we're going to put grass, and it'll be a nice area for a good size concert that people can gather. And then we'll have access to the chalet. We'll have access to the ski hills. You can kind of sit on the hills, bring your blankets, or in the lower part you can bring a chair. So it'll kind of be a neat setting with the hills behind when band's playing.
Do you think to rustic camp or tent camp, or what's your plan there?
Yeah, we've been talking about camping. So a lot of places, when you have concerts and you do a couple day event, a lot of people like to camp, and we've been talking about our additional parking at the base of the tubing hill in the summer, and then on the back side of the tubing hill we have a nice area that is kind of wooded, and it'd be perfect for tent camping. If you have a hard shell, we were thinking about some pads and areas for campers and stuff, but that's down the road.
So not next summer, you don't think?
I'm not sure. We'll have to see where the chalet goes. It's all about the chalet.
All about the chalet.
All about the chalet.
Yeah.
So we got to get the chalet done, and then we're gonna move. Once that chalet is done and things are done in there, we're gonna keep continuing to improve the outdoors, the outside. But we want to use the natural landscape and not hurt that, and use it, and keep going with that. Keep enjoying and doing it. I've learned to accept what's there and what's in the path, and just keep going.